Everyone in class 2B knew about the last seat. The one in the back corner. The one nobody touched. It wasn't written anywhere. There were no rules about it. But everyone understood that seat stayed empty. Not because students disappeared. Not because anything dramatic happened. But because anyone who sat there never stayed the same. Quiet kids stopped speaking altogether. Loud kids laughed too late, or not at all. So when our teacher announced the new sitting plan, my name landed at the very bottom of the list. Last seat. Back corner. The room didn't just go quiet. It froze. "It's just a chair," I said, trying to sound brave. Trying to sound like I didn't care. But when I sat down, something felt wrong. Not cold. Not scary. Just off. Like the room was holding its breath. That's when I noticed the decks. 4 words carved deep into the wood. "You are next." I stared at it longer than I should have. Then I laughed again. Told myself it was just a prank. Something stupid, something old. But during lessons, something else started happening. I began hearing voices, whispers. Not just voices, thoughts. Thoughts that didn't belong to me. They were watching you. Don't turn around. I told myself it was my imagination, and then I turned around anyway. Everyone was facing forward, perfectly still. At lunch, my friends didn't sit with me. When I asked why, one of them leaned in close, her voice shaking. "You are different," she said. "Your eyes." That night I dreamt of the classroom. It was empty, dark, every desk facing me. The last seat was gone, and I was standing exactly where it used to be. I woke up gasping. The next morning I ran to school, heart pounding, hands shaking. I just wanted to move seats. That was it. I didn't care where. But when I stepped into the classroom, my chair was empty. My classmates were staring. The teacher looked confused. "Class," she said slowly, "you have an extra seat today." She checked her clipboard. No one was assigned there. I tried to speak. Nothing came out. And then I felt it. I wasn't sitting in the last seat anymore. I was, in fact, the reason it stayed empty. On the 3rd day, the whispers changed. They weren't warning me. They were remembering me. During history class, the teacher called attendance. She paused, said my name. No answer. She frowned. "That's strange," she muttered. She transferred last term. My stomach dropped. I stood up. "I'm right here." No one reacted. That was when the boy beside me leaned over, his face pale. "Don't talk," he whispered. "You will remind them." I looked down at my hands. They weren't disappearing. They were fading, like a drawing erased too many times. That's when the memories came back. Not new ones, old ones. I had sat in the last seat before, years ago. I remembered the whispers, the cold air, the words carved into the decks. Written in my own handwriting, I hadn't escaped. I had stayed. The seat doesn't care students. It forgets them. Every time someone sits there, the classroom trades one memory for another. A name erased so the school can keep going. Quiet, normal. That's why no one ever disappears. They just become the thing that kept the seat empty. I sat slowly back down. The whisper stopped. Across the room, a new student walked in. The teacher smiled warmly. "Oh," she said, "you must be new." And then she pointed to the back corner. "Take the last seat." And for the very first time since I could remember, I remembered nothing at all. So tell me, if everyone forgot you tomorrow, would you still know who you are?